I've been away for far too long, but now I'm on my way back home. I hear the west winds calling out my name.
The last few days have been a lot of exploring. After Florida, we've hit Georgia, North and South Carolina, Indiana, Tennessee, Indiana, and Kentucky. We haven't stayed for a long time in any of those places. In North Carolina, we saw my wife's brother and their family, explored the little area there. Indiana, we're just stopping for the 3 nights, but it's on the border with Kentucky. So with Kentucky, I'll let you know what we're doing here in a second. Georgia also just passed, and Tennessee also just passed. If we stopped in every state, this would quickly become a really long trip. So instead, we're making pit stops at locations we really want to stop at and just passing the states along the way, which has been beautiful, especially Indiana and Kentucky. The land, the properties are just phenomenal. And so we are staying in Indiana, but we're going to Kentucky for the next 2 days because we want to explore the Ark Encounter, which is that big Noah's Ark, and we want to explore the Creations Museum. And I think the kids are going to have a lot of fun. I think we're going to have a lot of fun, and that's probably going to wrap up our main things we're doing in the area. Then I don't know if I should reveal this to you. Maybe I'll reveal it to you later, but I'll tell you the plans for where we're going later.
How long did it take to build the Ark? Well, after our boys grew up, God told me his plans. Ooh, I like the tiny, hovering bird that can fly in all directions, even backwards. My wife, she likes that tall, long-necked brown and white animal with the fuzzy knobs on its head.
Gotta say, this is one of a kind experience. The Ark is truly amazing. Brings this to life and makes it so much more real. You guys got to see the whole San Diego Zoo and the animals there, so I won't bore you with showing every single animal, but they got some pretty rare ones, like, well, obviously petting kangaroo is pretty cool. They got ostriches or emus. They got cranes, and then lemurs, and all sorts of animals.
Come back here or I'll reprogram you, you little beetle bot. Oh, so what else would you like to learn about?
So we are currently at
Creation Museum.
Yes, Creation Museum. And yesterday we were at the Ark Encounter, and the big question I always ask everyone is like, which one's your favorite, or which one's more worth it? And I think I like them equally. They both have their own thing. Like, we're currently in this little super pretty lake area, and weather is perfect today. I wish the weather was like this yesterday so we could take a perfect picture by the Ark, but we were sweating like pigs trying to get the perfect picture. But both of these spots have so much to explore, and one of the favorite things for us is that, yeah, keep going straight. And one of the favorite things for us is that I feel like the designers and everyone who planned these did so well. Like every program, every attraction, if you will, or every animal spot, or everything that they have is just so well thought through, which is amazing. I'm breathing hard because we're going up this bridge, but yeah, if you ever get a chance, they're only 45 minutes apart, and you can get a bouncer pass, so it's a little bit cheaper if you just go to both instead of paying for each one separately. But this was on the list for our family and the kiddos. The kiddos are having a lot of fun. Some of the things they're bored at, like the museum part. They're like, yeah, let's keep going, because you know they're not reading all the details, and we're like, ooh, I want to read it. Yeah, ice cream. Milano was asking for ice cream all day, yesterday and today. I mean, she got it both times, but she was still asking for it the whole time. That's her highlight. What's your highlight for the museum, Creation Museum? What's your highlight?
Mine?
Yeah.
I think 3D.
Yeah, the 3D 4D thing. That was super cool. You get to feel and see everything in real life. Like there's two different ones we watched. The 6th day, or 6 days, and there's another one. It was really cool. Brings everything to life. I really like the snakes. There's a show and they brought in live snakes. I thought that was really awesome. But I feel like you can't have a favorite part here because everything's so amazing. But anyways, a lot of fun. If you get a chance, enjoy it. Make sure you come out here. Well, we are all done with the Creation Museum, and one more stop this evening before we go back to the trailer and then actually start making our way back home. We are going to Texas one more time because we loved Waco, so we'll stop there for a couple of days and then head back home, which will be boring after Texas. I mean, that's pretty much our last major stop. This is the John Robling Bridge, and it might look familiar because it is. It's famous design later, 20 years later. Well, this was in 1860 or 1840, I forget. Anyways, the 1800s, I think it's 1860 something, was designed, and it's the Ohio River right behind me, and this connects Ohio and Kentucky, and it's phenomenal, and it looks just like the Brooklyn Bridge, right? That's because the Brooklyn Bridge was then put up 20 years later, and obviously famous and in movies and whatnot. But this is phenomenal. I don't have my drone. Didn't think about that this morning. We didn't think we were gonna stop here, so I guess we just get to enjoy it and walk it. But this would have been phenomenal to do a drone shot with. So maybe another time on another trip. One thing people don't really think through is truck or car maintenance on the road. We've been on the road for 6 weeks. We've done 8,000 miles. It's time for an oil change. Now, I could just take the truck to a dealer. We're really close to one, but I don't trust dealerships these days, especially when you take it in for one thing and then you come back with a million different problems. Now, that being said, I do all of my maintenance on my truck, on my trucks in the past, by myself, because I know if I make a mistake, I know how to fix it. And I know I'm gonna do a quality job with quality parts. So today, in Texas, Waco, Texas, in 95-degree weather, I'm gonna do my own oil change, and the park doesn't let me do it in the parking lot, so I guess I gotta find a undisclosed location to do that in. Now that I'm all dressed for the occasion in 95-degree weather and sandals, I think we're ready for this oil change. That's about it, guys. I mean, literally, I just gotta get the oil in and that's it. I mean, that's the easy part. So with just a few simple tools, this makes it easier for tightening the oil filter. Literally, if you have a socket or a wrench, for the Fords, it's a 15. Pretty simple. It takes you like 10-15 minutes. Super sweaty, ready to go, but a lot faster than the dealership, and you know you're doing a better job than the dealership. So there you go. I mean, if you have 15 minutes to spare and you can find a good little spot in the shade, you can do this on your road trip if you so choose. All right, let's look at the menu here. Maintenance monitor at 15,466. Oil life 16%. Boom. Oil life 100%. Of course, always make sure you're safe, make sure you're in a safe spot, and if you can't, make sure you're using your Second Amendment rights. We have about a week left. I mean, literally, we're here for 3 more days in Texas, and then we're out to Washington, back home. So that's gonna be, you know, between 4 and 6 days of driving, and I'm not sure how much more content we're gonna show. This might end it. I'll probably do some kind of ending talking about our whole trip with my wife, and hope you're enjoying the series. Hope you will enjoy the future series, the future travels that we'll be doing. So I knew this would happen one day. We are literally only like 500 miles away from home after doing this 11,000 mile ride, travel, exploration, craziness, whatever you want to call it. But you know, what's a road trip without a flat? Now this was fine. You can probably hear it. That used to be a nail. Now the top came off and now it's letting out air. So I guess we're gonna have to change the tire after all. I guess one more check off the bucket list of road tripping.
How many feet are you?
27?
It's 27 from your front.
I want to say.
Then you can't go down.
I'd have to measure it, but I know I've done loops like this.
Yeah, you have to. It has to be 33 feet. I can't let you go.
Do me a favor, because I'm just right there, and then I'll take the next ramp off.
No, you can't go that way because that's 4-wheel drive only.
That next exit ramp is 4-wheel drive? I don't know how I'm gonna exit at this point.
I know. And I'll get in big trouble if I let you down.